edition with more tricky navigation in store for the bikers. Toby Price had the arduous task of opening and lost over half an hour. The Aussie was held up in the soft early dunes, just making it over that one, and then having to come back for seconds here. Lucky he's big and strong. Well, Price was also hindered by a rear tank issue in the latter part of the stage and drops from 1st to 16th overall. Well, it was an even worse day for his KTM teammate Matthias Wagner. The Austrian's hopes of a second Dakar title all but ended by this early mechanical. In his own words, leading rookie Daniel Sanders was having some fun today, though a missed note late in the day cost him some time, but he was still 9th on the stage. In 9th overall is Stefan Svitko, one of the Dakar's top privateer bikers. The 2016 runner-up was only 10 minutes or so off the pace. Adrian van Beveren has made a solid start, the birthday boy in 6th overall. Well, plenty of riders struggling with the navigation, and that meant a big shake-up in the overall standings. It was a mixed bag for Honda's Nacho Cornejo, who went full gas almost all day. The young Chilean was 4th last year, and he was 5th on this second stage. He might have done even better were it not for an early mistake, which cost him around 5 or 6 minutes. The locals enjoying a front row seat. Now, Yamaha may have lost Andy Short, but this was a great effort from their other new recruit, Ross Branch. The airline pilot from Botswana is absolutely flying, and he's up to 3rd overall. Last year's top 2, Pablo Quintanilla and Ricky Brabeck, were forced to push after losing time on stage 1. Quintanilla had a few issues following the tracks, but came 3rd on the stage. Brabeck in 2nd, after what was, in his opinion, a much more straightforward outing than the curtain raiser. But the star performer on the day was Joan Barreda. Bang Bang storming to his 25th Dakar stage win and moving to the top of the overall standings. Pablo Capetti took stage honours in the quads. The Argentinian came 3rd overall in 2017, and he's currently 3rd overall at Dakar 2021. The stage 1 winner, Alexandre Giroux, still top of the pile, 1 minute and 9 seconds ahead of Giovanni Enrico.
Big dunes dawned, and for the BRX Hunter it was the longest run the car had ever done at 457 kilometres, and both got through with no technical problems. Nanny Roma's saying the result doesn't show what a positive day it was. Sebastian Loeb had a great stage, 7th now overall, and was very happy indeed, especially as though between 2 control points he was the fastest of all on just the car's 2nd ever competitive stage. South Africa's Brian Baragwana at first did the Dakar on a quad before working in Century Racing Squad as a mechanic, meaning he knows the car inside out, but hopefully not upside down. He's 8th overall today. After 6 Dakars on a bike, this is the 6th Dakar in a car for Shizgonski. His best was a 4th a couple of years ago, so he's on the cusp of a podium if all goes well this time around. He's a former Rally Raid World Champion as well as a Polish drifting champion. All skills that got him to 5th overall after this second stage. Mathieu Serradori started 4th on the road today, and he wanted to do a clean stage with no dramas after the early dunes, and that worked for him in his 7-litre V8 buggy. Able to regulate the tyre pressures on the move, the plan played out perfectly, with the Frenchman full of thanks to co-driver Fabien Lurcan for not missing a single note to get them 5th today and 4th overall. Yazid Al-Raji started deep today in amongst the cars that had a 1-minute gap between each of them, so he had his work cut out. And he did well, overtaking 11 cars. He's very happy indeed with his day on home soil. It's all been go for the amiable Arabian, who's got such a huge following here in Saudi Arabia. 2020 Dakar winner Carlos Sainz also had some navigational problems. No one ever said the Dakar was supposed to be easy. But towards the end of the stage, an engine problem appeared that they reckon might have been a broken seal. But Sainz is okay, he's second overall. Stefan Pederhansel's main target was not to get stuck in the sand, as the mini buggy was brim full of diesel early on, and the dunes may have sunk the car, no matter its ability to float over the sands. After 2 stages, he leads overall. Nasser Al-Attiyah lost 12 minutes yesterday, but had a clean day, finding every point on the map, even managing to overtake 3 cars in one go, to then have no dust to hinder his view. He was flat out all day, but still got the car through without any damage to win the stage by 2.5 minutes. The Qatari is now third on the Dakar.
Off in the trucks. The Russian's off to a flyer as he looks to improve on second place in 2017 and 19.
For some complicated. All the day we push the first, try to be exact in navigation.
Kamaz completing a 1-2 on the stage, with 2015 winner Irat Mardeyev coming in 3 minutes down on Sotnikov. Sergej Vyazovic was another 3 minutes back in third on the day, but he's now second overall for the Maz Sport Auto team. His young protege Alexei Vishnusky had a tough opening stage, losing 1 hour and 20 minutes. A much cleaner run today in fourth. Martin Matchik had issues with steering and was overtaken by the Kamaz, but no blues for the man in the big yellow truck. He was happy to follow the Russians all the way home. Aleš Loprice lost time due to a puncture, dropping from 2nd to 6th overall. The experienced Czech unable to match the Belarusians of Maz on the day. And finally, Ignacio Casale seems to be enjoying himself back in a truck 11 years after completing the Dakar with his father in this class. The 3-time quads winner 7th overall, ahead of his teammate Martin Soltis.